Not only Sheikh Hasina, Dhaka wants return of all fugitives, says Information Minister. Government not to control mass media. After coming to power, government stopped forced disappearance and crossfire, says Law Minister. Humayun Kabir became State Minister after leaving dual citizenship. Rohingya repatriation in uncertainty even after 9 years. Crimes increasing at refugee camps. EU ambassador expressed concern as repatriation yet to start. Hello and welcome to the News 24 English Bulletin. This is Asif Samad and those were headlines. Now the details. India no longer wants to take responsibility for Sheikh Hasina's extradition. That's why the country has left her extradition to the judiciary, said Information Minister Andalif Rahman. He said Dhaka wants not only Sheikh Hasina but all the fugitives back. He also said that the government will not control the media, and the information advisor said there is no fertilizer crisis in the country. The government is trying to solve the power and energy problems. State Minister for Information Yasir Khan Chaudhary advised the media to be careful not to promote anything that constitutes treason under the pretext of freedom of expression. Humayun Kabir became the State Minister for Foreign Affairs after withdrawing his dual citizenship, said Law Minister M.D. Asadujaman. Talking to reporters at the Secretariat on Tuesday, the Law Minister said that there is no violation of the law in Humayun Kabir's appointment. He was appointed constitutionally at the time. He also said that after the government came to power, disappearances, crossfires and political cases have stopped. The Law Minister also said that the police have not filed any case as plaintiff after the government came to power. The tribunal has arrested Brigadier General Miftauddin Ahmed and former MP Bali and sent 4 people to jail in the case of the murder of Consular Ikram in the crossfire in Teknaf, Cox's Bazar. At the same time, the tribunal has ordered the publication of a notice on newspaper for the surrender of 7 people, including Sheikh Hasina, who were absconding in this case. Later, Mayor Duck Coordinator Sanjida Islam Tuli went to the tribunal to inquire about the progress of the disappearances allegations. EU Ambassador in Dhaka, Michael Miller, has expressed deep concern over the fact that the repatriation of Rohingyas has not yet been begun. Michael Miller highlighted various aspects of the EU's future relationship with Bangladesh at the Meet the Ambassador event organized by the Center for Government Studies CGS at Dhaka University this morning, stating that it has provided more than 500 million euros in assistance to Bangladesh since 2017. He said that the EU is also taking into account the interests of the local population of Cox's Bazar in addition to the Rohingyas. Rohingya Genocide Day was observed at the Ukhia refugee camp in Cox's Bazar to mark the 9th anniversary of the arrival of the Rohingyas in Bangladesh. Thousands of Rohingya gathered at the football field of Camp Number 4 in Kutupalong on Tuesday. At that time, they raised various slogans demanding their return to their homeland. They were holding posters and placards. The entire area became abuzz with slogans. The Rohingyas who came to the rally expressed their anger and wanted to return to their own country. They are demanding a safe and dignified repatriation. US Ambassador Brent Christensen met Foreign Minister Dr. Khalilur Rahman and State Minister for Foreign Affairs Humayun Kabir without prior announcement. The meeting was held at the State Guest House on Tuesday. After the closed-door meeting that lasted for about an hour, neither side officially spoke to the media about the issues discussed. However, various sources said that important issues such as bilateral relations, geopolitics, energy security and trade between Bangladesh and the US may have been discussed in the detail in the meeting. 5 local government elections will be held within the current fiscal year. State Minister for Local Government Mir Shahi Alam said discussion will held with the EC next week. He said that 6,000 crore taka has been allocated in the budget for the elections. He said this after meeting with Danish Ambassador Christian Brix Moller at the Secretariat this morning. During this time, the State Minister for Local Government also said that Denmark will cooperate in water supply management in the capital. He said that the country will provide 4,500 crore taka assistance for a water treatment plant built at a cost of 16,000 crore taka. In addition, Denmark will provide 100 crore taka to help the Rohingyas. Chiefs of 3 services paid a courtesy call on President Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir at Bongo Bhavan. Army Chief General Waqar Zaman, Navy Chief Admiral Khandukar Misbaul Azim and Air Chief Marshal Hassan Mahmud Khan called on the President at Bongo Bhavan this afternoon. During the meeting, the service chiefs extended their heartfelt congratulations and best wishes to the President on assuming the office of President. They briefed the President about the various activities of their respective forces and sought the President's guidance and cooperation as the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces in discharging his duties. President Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir expressed satisfaction with the activities of the armed forces and said that the present government is working to develop the armed forces as a modern 4-dimensional force. State Minister for Foreign Affairs Shama Ubaid Islam has said that the government's main goal is to protect the human rights of all citizens of the country regardless of party affiliation. She said this at a press conference held at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs on Tuesday in the context of a Human Rights Watch report. The State Minister said that the Rohingya problem is essentially a political crisis, so its solution must be ensured politically. To this end, the government is working to gain active support from international partners, including the United Nations. He also mentioned that communication with Myanmar is maintained through both formal and informal channels to resolve the crisis. In addition, strong cooperation has been promised from China, and the process of creating diplomatic pressure with other Muslim countries, including Malaysia and Turkey, is underway. The 11-party alliance will start a long march on September 5th, focusing on 6 demands. The opposition party is making all preparations for the long march from Dhaka to Chittagong on September 5th, said Jamaat Secretary General Mia Ghulam Parwar. At a press conference at the party's central office this afternoon, he said that there will be a series of long marches from Dhaka to divisional cities to protest the implementation of the referendum verdict, the trial of the July massacre, the resolution of the electricity and gas crisis, price control, improvement of the law and order situation. He said that the long march will be from Dhaka's Shapla Chattor to Chittagong Lal Dikhi Field on September 5th. That's all from the newsroom today. Thank you for watching News 24.